Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Sports Club Perspectives, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As always, this is me, your boy Larry B, joined along with my beautiful wife, the lovely Cecilia. How you doing this evening? How you sharing? Oh, whoop, there we go. Sorry, you sounded all low for some reason. That's my fault. Okay, try it again. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Now can you hear me?
Now we got you. It's all good. That's my fault.
A little technical difficulties.
They can seem to happen, right? Mm-hmm. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's show. Oh, it's going to be a fun one. Just as always, we got so much to get to, and tonight, oh my gosh, I feel like it's the busiest show we ever had.
The busiest?
I think so.
Oh, you just mean like because we have a lot to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Mm-hmm. So, hold on to your hats, you guys. Tonight, we're starting a brand new series that I hope we hope that all of you enjoy. This is going to be called TSCP History. And, well, we're going to be talking about the history of Costco and Sam's Club in honor of our brand new Sam's Club membership. Am I too excited for that?
Yes, you are.
I don't care. Applause. Throw a yeehaw in there. Oh, yeah. I'm happy. We got our new membership. We're going to be talking about those two things and talking about the new segment, TSCP History. What's it about? You're about to find out. Also, we got a brand new coffee to talk about tonight from Bones Coffee Company. Mm-hmm. Mint Invaders from Chocolate Space. Mm-hmm. Sounds delicious.
It smells good. I smelled it from the thing, the bag. Yeah.
We got that. We have a brand new coffee from Rise to Grind, a local coffee shop here. Mm-hmm. So we got a coffee to try for our holiday series from there. And we also have The Hunger Games, a new book you just got.
Yes.
We'll talk about that tonight before the release of the movie next week. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, we have too many things to get into tonight, y'all. It's going to be so much fun. And of course, how are our sports teams doing? You're going to find out. You are now tuned in live to the Sports Club Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. Welcome, sports and pop culture fans. I guess I should start saying that from now on, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Big shout out and thank you to our chat room. It's bumping tonight. Got John Felipe, who just had a great show right now. Check that out. And the Carolina Cast. Amazing show he does there, covering all Carolina sports. We got Mike Pat in the chat, by the way, who's coming up right after us. If we can ask you for 5 more minutes, good sir. John's music ran a little bit over, so if we can ask you for just 5 more minutes for our show tonight, we appreciate that. And, of course, he's in the chat room saying he has Costco himself. Big ups to our boy Drewski. By the way, Mike Pat, the host of Let's Whine About DMV Sports, talking all things DMV Sports. After our show on Friday evenings, John, Mike, us, we have our little Friday evening 3 hours here all together. Tonight, Taryn Rodriguez was added to that. He did his show right before John's, of course, the SoCal Sports Sports Show. And I did earlier this morning, 3 and Out. So this has been a crazy day on IE Sports Radio.
It's been fully packed.
Which is good. It has been. And, of course, big ups to Drewski in the chat as well. He is on a high. His Rangers just won the World Series last week. Mm-hmm. So he's happy. So big ups to him, of course, the host of Heart of Texas Sports here on IE Sports Radio on Wednesday evenings. So yeah, we got so many things. Mike says our 5 minutes is granted. So thank you. thank you. Mikey Two Guns in the chat, the host of our Bleepin' City Wednesday evenings, talking all things Boston sports. Look at everybody in the chat tonight showing love. Thank you all. Mm-hmm. We appreciate you all. So, man, we want to get into tonight's show, but we first got to say big ups to our sponsor, Planet Jerky, premium brisket beef jerky. Delicious jerky that is on a whole other planet. Check out planetjerky.net. Show them some love. Order a bag. Listen to some IE Sports Radio. Watch some sports. And enjoy. Because it all goes together.
Yeah.
So, anyway, with that said, oh man, we got ourselves a great show tonight. As always, all glory to God. Without him, nothing is possible. That's right. And of course, big ups to all you guys out there, because without you guys, IE Sports Radio is not possible. So we thank you for all that. Oh my goodness, where to start? Such a busy show tonight, but we're going to start things off with a little bit of our teams because, well, oh man, our teams have been something else. I mean, can we get a little hand clap here for our Raiders who won a game this past week?
Yep. See, I told you there was still hope for the team.
We fired McDaniels. That's why we're better.
And then the GM as well.
Fired Ziegler too.
Yep.
Peace out. Don't let the door hit you. So happy that they're gone. And Antonio Pierce, you know what? So glad he took over. He's getting it. So proud of this guy. You know what? I get it. The Giants suck. But regardless, it was a victory. The team looked like they actually wanted to play. And you know what? We're glad because they got a nice little victory. Some winnable games coming up. Got the Jets on Monday night or Sunday night. Really excited for these Raiders moving forward. Even if they lose the majority of their games, which they probably are the rest of the season, I don't care because I'm glad.
You don't know that. Don't say that.
Well, hopefully we do that.
Dang, you just doom them.
It's the Raiders.
Man.
Anyway, so, yeah. In the chat room here, John says maybe the Panthers should take notes from the Raiders. Yeah, poor Panthers. Now 1-8 on the season.
Oh, dang.
That was last night's game.
Yeah,
into the Bears.
I watched it.
That was a tough one. And then Mike Pat, Drewsy's Cowboys doing their best to anger my fantasy team with Tony Pollard. Mm-hmm. Poor Pollard. Or Pollard, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he did have the best game this past week. But anyway, oh man. So real quick, we got to give one more hand clap. Our Anaheim Ducks were on a 5-game win streak.
Yeah. Which was really nice.
It all came to a close a few nights ago, losing to the Penguins. But hey, you can't win them all. And I'll tell you right now, they won 5 games in a row, and freaking 4 of them were on the road. Mm-hmm. Road Warriors on a 4-game win streak there on the road. It was awesome. So happy to have them.
And they even beat the championship, right?
They even beat freaking the Golden Knights. Mm-hmm. That's what I think started the streak, gave them confidence. So great stuff there. Losing to the Penguins was a tough one a few nights ago. That was on, I think, Wednesday evening. Yeah, Wednesday night. But, or Tuesday. It might have been Tuesday. Yeah. Regardless, though, it's all good. Yeah, that was on Tuesday. It's all good. The Ducks are having a little vacation right now, a couple days off before they get into action tomorrow night. Ducks are going to be taking on, if I'm not mistaken, actually, no, not tomorrow. On to Sunday. They get a nice little break from Tuesday all the way to Sunday. Wow. They'll be taking on the Sharks, who only have 2 wins this year.
Oh.
So, hey, hopefully that's just another victory for us. Mm-hmm. So, the Ducks are playing pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having a good season so far. Hopefully they keep it up.
I hope so. Unlike the horrible Lakers, who just can't seem to get right. Losing on Wednesday to a Rockets team they should have beat, but whatever. And, yeah, so it is what it is. Regardless, the Lakers, they are now 3 and... My gosh, what is it now? They are 3-5 on the season. Look like the Raiders. Raiders are now 4-5. The Ducks are now 7-5, and the Lakers, well, they are now just looking like crap at 3-5. But the Lakers will continue their season on Sunday as they take on the 3-5 Trailblazers. So 2 crappy teams playing each other. Hopefully, the Lakers win that game. Mm-hmm. The Lakers have no excuse to be so bad because they're actually a pretty good team on paper.
Yes, on paper.
And they play, and it's like they forgot to play basketball. I'm sorry.
You are so mean to your teams.
I'm sorry. So, anyway, with that said, here we go, guys. So, moving on in, there's a little bit of our sports there. So many great things. I mean, just too many things to keep up with. But, yeah, so a little bit of our sports there. I mean, you know, looking around, I mean, once again, congratulations to the Rangers. What a great World Series we had. They won their first ever World Series.
No, I was going for the other team.
I know, you picked the Diamondbacks.
Yes, ding them. I'm just kidding. No, congratulations to them, though. They did it.
They had a great year. They did. And it was hats off to them on a great year. So, there's all kinds of great things going on. Sports is, you know, of course, the pinnacle of iSports Radio. And, you know, the MLS playoffs are going right now. That's actually pretty fun. The MLS Cup playoffs, I guess is like to call it. Unfortunately, our San Diego Wave, they were eliminated from the NWSL playoffs by UL Reign a couple weeks ago, or last week, so kind of a toughie there. Kind of a bummer. However, we do have one more game left, and that is coming up on tomorrow, actually, as OL Reign will take on Gotham in the NWSL Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask who you're taking in this one.
You already know. I don't even know why you ask. I like Gotham. I think it's just a cool name.
Which is New York.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't mind that.
So, yeah, just taking that right there.
Yep.
So, hey, hello to everybody once again. Drewski just having fun there with the Rangers. Nick, hello from Greece.
Oh, wow.
Well, hey, what's going on, Nick? I know it's about 1 o'clock in the morning over there right now.
Oh, dang.
So, thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm.
So much to get into tonight, though. Well, actually, that's a little bit of our sports there to start things off with. The NASCAR season just ended. Our driver, the number 24 of William Byron, he did not win.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's okay. It's okay because, you know what? It was a really cool, really cool ending to the season, as Ryan Blaney actually won his first ever championship. He's won, so congrats to him. Won that thing in Phoenix. Just a great job for him. And yeah, just all kinds of really cool stuff. Once again, you guys, this is a fun time of year. We had a game played in Mexico last night in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
As the Hawks beat the Magic 120-119.
Dang.
So, hey, I guess all kinds of cool stuff happening at one time.
Yeah.
We got the men's and women's soccer, the College Cup, starting pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
In the NCAA. Just all kinds of fun stuff. So, we're going to get into plenty of that as we go. And, kind of continue with it. So, anyway, with that said, we got so much to get into tonight, including our coffee of the week. And we also have, the Hunger Games talk about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching the movies, and Cecilia's reading the new book. And we got to get into that. We got to get into our new series tonight. You tell us, guys. Tell us in the chat room, everybody. Who do you like better, Costco or Sam's Club? Tonight, we're going to get into that. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. There's so much to get into tonight, of course. Like I said, that was a little bit of our sports. We got the movie of the week, of course, which is we're jumping into the Hunger Games series. And, yeah, just all kinds of fun stuff. So, hey, one segment down and plenty more to go. We're going to take ourselves a short break. And when we get back, we're going to have the coffee of the week, as well as some Hunger Games and all the other stuff we talked about. It's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yes. A lot to cover.
You are tuned in live to the Sports Club Perspectives right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. So much to get into tonight when we come back right after this.
Hey, Cleveland and Columbus sports fans. This is Jen B, host of the Show of the Land on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. If you love Cleveland and Columbus sports like I do, be sure to tune in live to the Show of the Land on Tuesdays, where we will cover the Cleveland Browns, Cavs, Guardians, and Monsters. We will also talk about the Columbus Blue Jackets, Crew, Fury, and of course, the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll also cover other colleges in the area like Akron, Kent State, Cleveland State, Mount Union, John Carroll, Baldwin Wallace, Youngstown State, among others. So like I said, if you love Cleveland and Columbus sports like I do, be sure to tune in Tuesdays to the Show of the Land with Jen B on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
everybody? This is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunderous Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's up, sports fans? You're listening to IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your favorite West Coast Wisconsinite, Bernie Bango, and if you're a cheesehead, come listen to my show, Big Cheese Sports, where we road trip around America's Dairyland, previewing, reviewing, predicting, debating, and digging into all that is Wisconsin sports at the college and pro levels. Join me on IE Sports Radio, Sundays at 1 p.m. Central Standard. Bernie out.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Oh, yes, you are. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. It's about that time for a little bit of coffee. Once again, listening to the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. My beautiful wife, Cecilia, to my side. Me, this dude over here who annoys my wife.
What?
Just kidding. That's why I thought that in there.
Who, you?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
See, look at that. I got her. Okay, so much to get into. Mikey Axis brings it up right now. Celtics are playing in the in-season tournament right now. It's the first time they've ever played on the storied parquet floor. Oh yeah, cool. And it looks so weird. I know they have a really cool looking design for the in-season tournament. I gotta show it to you. By the way, the NBA is doing this. I think it started last year, but they're doing this in-season tournament now, and it's really crazy because they're taking a page out of European soccer, where they have their season, right? They're playing all 82 games, and then within the season, they just added more games by having a tournament. So it's a tournament inside of the season. Kind of cool, right?
That's interesting.
So
okay.
Yeah, so there's a tournament with a bracket and everything all set up while they're still playing the season. So some of these games won't count towards their overall record, but it's actually going to go towards this tournament. So kind of crazy, right?
I don't get how that works, but okay.
So they're going to have a tournament that they just have brackets set up, and then throughout the season. So the championship will be played before the season ends, or sometime. I don't know when it ends, but it's crazy. It's like they got their own ladders. So it's like its own set of playoffs that goes throughout the entire season. While the season is going, so you could be one of the worst teams in the NBA, but somehow still be good enough to play all the way to the finals in the season. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
but,
it's a weird thing. But, Taryn says it actually does count towards the record. Yeah, it's weird. It counts towards
so it does.
Towards the overall record.
Then that would make sense. Then.
It's like European soccer. They love doing this type of thing. The MLS does it. They call it the MLS Open Cup. It's crazy. So our Lakers are actually playing tonight in that tournament versus the Suns at 7 o'clock our time. Go Lakers. So yeah.
We can watch it a little.
Right? See what's going on. We also got to watch some Hunger Games tonight.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll go salsa dancing. I don't know if we will or not, but we'll see.
It's a little cold. I don't know.
Somebody who likes to dance, we never go.
That's not true.
I'm just kidding.
We went a lot in October.
I know.
It's just, I don't know. I don't like to go out a lot when it's cold, though, either.
Yeah, so big ups to Taryn Rodriguez in the chat room, man. My boy Taryn just finishing earlier a really good show, the SoCal Swim Sports Show earlier on today, a part of our gigantic Friday on Veterans Day. By the way, gotta just say, Veterans Day today, we thank you to all of our troops.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
It is a huge thank you, a huge thank you. We couldn't appreciate you guys enough. our military, this one's for you, y'all. We appreciate you, and thank you so much for your service.
Yeah, and thank you, everyone, because without you, we would not be where we're at today with our freedom.
That's right. Without you, we couldn't do the show. IE Sports Radio wouldn't be a thing, so we thank you for that.
Yes.
To all those who are currently serving and those who are retired, you guys risk, some of you paid the ultimate price. May you rest in everlasting peace. And some of you, of course, risked a lot. So we appreciate you guys and just thank you so much for your service.
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely. So with that said, y'all, it's time for our coffee tasting. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So this coffee, we're continuing with... Bones is just kind of a thing with us now.
Yeah.
Bones Coffee Company. Last week we had the Godfather's coffee.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli.
I liked that.
It was good. This week we have one called Mint Invaders from Chocolate Space. Go check it out. TSC or at TSCP_IASR on both Instagram and on Twitter. You will see the bag. It's very minty looking and apparently supposed to taste like ice cream.
Yeah. Your favorite ice cream.
Yeah, and I'm a mint chip guy. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying. So yeah. Let's go ahead and start this thing. Let's try it black, and then we're going to try it with our creamer.
And this is like our extra coffee, because we've already had coffee earlier, so we're going to be very caffeinated tonight.
We should go dancing.
It's a good thing we don't have work on the weekends.
I know, right?
Because otherwise I would not go to sleep.
Earlier we tried the holiday series. We continued our holiday series with our holiday coffees from one of our favorite local coffee shops, Rastagran. So we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But let's go ahead and break out that black coffee. Of course, we drink it black first. Then we try it, so... I
like the smell. You can smell mint.
Oh, it smells like... Ooh, it smells like Yerbabuena. It's like in the Latin culture. A little, let's see.
Okay, when it's black, it doesn't taste minty.
It tastes really acidic. Okay, wait.
I can tolerate that black.
Yeah, me too.
You get a little aftertaste, actually.
I was about to say that right now. You can taste the aftertaste. The black aftertaste, the aftertaste of it black, you can taste the mintiness.
I wouldn't, like I always say, I wouldn't prefer it black, but this one I can tolerate if I really have to drink it black with no cream or sugar. So yeah, it's pretty good. I like it black.
Good. I like it. That was pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Big ups to Jen B in the chat room. She is the host of the Show of the Land on Tuesday evenings, covering all things in Columbus and in Cleveland, Ohio. So big ups to her. And yeah. Very, very tasty. So go ahead and give this thing a shot with the creamer. What creamer did you put for you?
My usual.
Her
pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. I have my vanilla in here, so Oh, that's good.
Here, let me try mine.
That's good. That is a good coffee. Oh man. I am very, very, very pleased with this. I had high hopes for this, and I think so we're switching cups. Okay, this is actually really good with the pumpkin.
I like them both.
Me too, but man, that's good stuff.
It's sweet, and the acidity is not even there, I feel like. And it's very smooth and light, even though I think it's a medium roast. Yes. But it doesn't even seem like it. It seems like a light roast.
This tastes...
But it's definitely good. I like this one, too.
This is good.
I mean, it really doesn't taste like ice cream per se, but you can taste the mint a little bit.
Yeah, it is a medium roast. Good call there. So look at this. This is a very tasty coffee.
I feel like it's kind of cool in a way, if that makes any sense. Maybe it's just in my head, but but yeah, you can definitely taste the mint.
This is a good coffee.
Yeah, I like this one.
This is a very... It deserves the dreamy... This is good. That was a good coffee. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, man, when I saw this in freaking World Market, I was like, I had to taste it. Like, we had to, and we saw the Godfather one.
Anything with mint in it, you're like, yes, I want that.
God, it's so good. Man, that was good. I'm really pleased with this coffee. I really think that this coffee this has to be my favorite that we've tasted.
Out of all of them, you're saying, or
all of the ones from Bones? I think this is my favorite.
Really? Mm-hmm. I still like Holy Cannoli.
Holy Cannoli is really good.
I think I'm just biased. That's all.
I know.
Yeah. It has a what do you call it? Like a sweet memory to it. That's why.
Big Godfather fan.
Mm-hmm.
My father's name was Antonio Andolini, and this is for you. And he stabs, what's his name?
I don't know.
Remember he sliced the stomach open in The Godfather 2? Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
We gotta watch this.
But I don't remember names or anything.
Oh, that was good. This is a good wine. Good wine.
Wow.
I looked at Mike's show right now because I'm looking at the time. Mike has a good wine for you tonight. Okay, let's wine about DMV sports. I wouldn't mind going for a good wine though. Well, hey, teacher life, you know. What?
Teacher life doesn't mean you have to drink.
No, but hey, sometimes you get a little burnt and you're like, oh. You know? Okay, so anyway, guys, that was the coffee of the week. Go pick you up a bag if you like mint.
Yes.
Because this is good. It is good. Yeah, so once again...
What's your rating?
Oh, this is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
All day long.
I agree. I give this one a 10 as well.
And it's crazy because you're not even a mint fan.
No, I love mint too, but it all depends on, I don't know. Sometimes mint can taste weird, so.
It's really good.
But this one's really good.
And it is a medium roast.
Yeah.
This is certainly a great coffee. This is, I love the bag, the artwork on the bag too. They're like abducting.
I think that's what draws you in even more with this brand, Bones Coffee, because they have really cool designs, illustrations on their bags. And that's what captures me, because I'm like, oh, we got to try this. And like I've said before, I really like it because they have a tab on the back, so you're not destroying the illustration on the front part, and you're not destroying the back part either. It's seriously just like a little tiny string that you pull, basically, where the bag opens up in the back. So it's really cool. And then obviously we're going to display them. Maybe we'll have to take a picture once all our bags are done and then display them in our kitchen somewhere. That's something that I definitely would want to collect.
Oh, heck yeah. That sounds like fun. So I'm just really happy. So one thing we didn't talk about last week on our show, I totally forgot about this, the Taylor Swift movie.
We didn't?
We didn't. We actually skipped it.
Oh, dang.
So I just want to go ahead and get this out there really quick. We went with some of Cecilia's coworkers, of course. I mean, they're both... We work for the same district, so we consider them all coworkers, but... Kind of, but... So we went, and I had the World Cup rugby game on, but it's not like I didn't. Of course, I could hear the music, and I seen a lot of the performance and everything, and it was a 3-hour performance. Talk to us. What did you think about her movie? About the performance in LA?
I love Taylor Swift. She's really cool. So, and I've never seen her perform. I've always wanted to go to one of her concerts and stuff. I think I'm going to find out for sure now, because man, after seeing this, I don't know what you call it, like movie docuseries in a way. I don't know. What?
It's like a concert movie. It's a
concert movie. There you go. Yeah. Man, though, she is a great performer. If you might not like her music or whatever, I would say she's still definitely worth seeing her just to perform, because she's, man, and her performance team, her dancers, and everybody, man, it seems like she gets along with everybody on her team. So, yeah, definitely worth it. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I was singing, dancing, and so were my coworkers and everything like that. So it was really cool.
Cecilia was just fixated on all of her shiny guitars and outfits.
Oh, yes. I want her whole wardrobe. Yes.
Cecilia is attracted to everything shiny.
I love sparkly things. You gotta have a little sparkle in your life. It's just great.
Except for yours, there's a lot of sparkle, not a little sparkle.
Hey, no. I'll wear a little sparkle.
What can I say?
And not every day.
She's sparkly.
Yeah.
So much sparkle.
I do, though. I have sparkly shoes. I have a sparkly shirt now. And then a sparkly jacket. I think we talked about that already before, but yeah. I should post all these on there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's crazy how much you sparkle.
And it's so funny because I was never like that when I was younger. I think now it's just because it's my style and I don't care what people have to say about how I dress and everything. Shoot. One, I'm already married, so you love me no matter what. And two, it's just, I'm going to love what I love, and I don't care if people agree with me or not. So
you're so sparkly, you should be sponsored by Sparklets.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I got a few laughs. I'm happy. So sparkly. But yeah, so go check it out. And look, even me, not a fan of her country stuff, was pretty cool. I didn't really, of course, they had to give me her background. She's, country-ish. I like it. Then she got into the pop-ish, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, don't want to hear more. Is what it is. But even, I gotta respect her as a performer, though.
You know how I felt when I went to go see NASCAR with you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That was my payback. I'm just kidding. Not intentionally.
I was a good sport, though. As you were. So, yeah. I'll tell you right now, though, good stuff. And yeah, like I said, guys out there, go with your ladies. Trust me. It'll make her happy. Mm-hmm. She makes you happy.
Yeah.
So, it will make her happy. And hey, you know what? It isn't that bad. I thought it would be kind of annoying. It wasn't that bad. I can give it to her. She's a good performer.
Yes, definitely.
So, really good stuff. So, more good stuff from her performing. That was cool. So, okay. So, really quick, I want to get that out of the way because I know we didn't really talk about that, and she deserves her few minutes here, of course. Of course, we talked about her and Travis Kelce a couple weeks ago and everything. So, okay. So, today, so many things to get into, right? We're just kind of running through all of them right now. But, okay. So, today, we're all jazzed up because we are officially not only members of Costco, but now of Sam's Club.
Yep.
Yeah! I know. Old people, right?
Speak for yourself.
Hey, we're excited about our Costco and Sam's Club memberships. I'm sorry. It's fun, okay? I don't care. I'm happy. And today we got through Groupon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Groupon!
I think if it wasn't for Groupon, we probably wouldn't have done it, to be honest.
It's true. $60, y'all. The membership is usually $120.
No, $110. I guess plus tax, but yeah.
Well, it's $120, and then we got half off. $60?
Yeah.
If it was $120, it is, half off. But regardless, we were in there today for about 2 hours. Cecilia wanted to buy the store, but her self-control kept her from doing it.
Yeah.
So, thankfully. Thank God. But, so, this is a cool thing. We started talking about, we're going to talk about that tonight on the show. But then we even got crazier into, this whole concept of something new we're going to do on the show, a new segment. And we came home, watched the history, because at first, Cecilia was a little confused. I think somebody she works with or somebody, somebody's from the past, I don't know, but it's kind of funny because I brought up today, we should, because she loves Walmart. She's a big old Walmart fan.
Yeah, because you can get a whole lot more stuff for, a decent price than you can at Target, so.
Well, she's a gigantic Walmart fan, and it's funny because I told her today, wasn't it funny? Might as well get Sam's Club 2, dinners and just different stuff. We've been talking about this for a while, and today we finally pulled the trigger on it. But I just thought it was funny because I was like, we should have Sam's Club anyway because you're such a big Walmart fan. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I don't know what you had said.
I forgot.
But I brought up, yeah.
Oh, I just said that they weren't connected to each other, Walmart and Sam's Club.
Yeah, and I was like, well, yeah, they are. I says, isn't it obvious? The color and, even the writing and everything. She's like, no. She's like, Sam's Club and... No, she says Costco and Walmart are connected. And I says,
oh,
no,
yeah,
they're not. You said, well, somebody at work... Well, you said something. Not to throw anybody under the bus or anything, but you just mentioned that you had once heard that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no. And I pulled it up and I showed her on Google. And it says, yeah, Sam Walton, of course, Sam's Club. It's kind of funny because I just, we talked about it we for a couple seconds after we read that online. And she's like, oh, yeah, look at that. So, yeah, Sam Walton, of course, created Walmart. Mm-hmm. Would later on go on to found Sam's Club in 1983. Walmart started in 1962. So, and then we talked about, of course, we were we came home, watched some YouTube videos, some really good ones, got into the history of Costco, which I always thought was the Price Club because of my grandparents having the Price Club. However, the Price Club was something before Costco.
Yeah, they were totally different.
Crazy, right? They were doing bad. Somebody branched out from Costco, started making, or made Costco. Somebody branched out to make Costco. And I guess a couple years later, like in 1983, I guess after Price Club started in 1976, they merged in 1983, and they called themselves Price, what was it? Price Costco? Or something like that?
Price Co. or I don't remember.
Yeah, it was crazy. In 1997, though, and this is when I was really small, I remember, like, you know, the place we used to go to called the Price Club had turned its name into Costco, and yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's crazy because next week we're going to give you the full history, like a lot, but today's a little bit of a precursor. But we want you guys to get involved.
Yeah, we'll put up a what do you call it?
A voting poll.
There you go, a voting poll for y'all.
And you guys can even start now in the chat room. Our question of the week is...
Which one do you prefer, Costco or Sam's Club?
Which one is it, y'all? Talk to us. What memberships do you have? Do you have both like us? What are your pros and cons? Because today we came up with a few pros and cons ourselves.
Oh, yeah. I came up with a lot.
Mike Pat in the chat room says here, they usually have a pretty solid wine selection, too.
Who does?
For
Sam's Club? Oh, Sam's Club? Okay.
And today, we saw that.
Well, we weren't really looking at that, but yeah.
They do. They have a good selection, and I don't know. I like what I saw.
I really liked everything there.
I know.
And their prices are really reasonable.
When it comes to prices, I do feel that Sam's Club, after looking at all their stuff today, they do have some really good prices.
Yes. So, yeah. I don't know. That's a hard choice still for me, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is we don't got to give a definite answer until next week.
I know.
But for right now,
think about it.
Let's go down the pros and cons list real quick. What do you think? Well, there's so many things. But first things first, I guess we're going to start with the whole model of why it even exists, the prices. I think we both agree, or I know we both agree, Sam's Club has better prices.
Yes, definitely.
Maybe not on everything, but they look like they have better prices. Okay. Service! I think they're both pretty nice.
Yeah, everybody is nice at both places.
I guess, you know, I felt a good sense of like, oh yeah, everyone's really cool here. So that was nice. Okay. Store layout. What do you think?
I think I liked Sam's Club's layout a whole lot better. Because it doesn't seem like everybody just clusters all in one spot or whatever. I feel like at Costco, it's like right when you walk in, it's just too crowded. Even in the food court area. Whereas I feel like Sam's Club has a better layout of everything.
Okay. I don't know. I thought there was some jumbled up spaces in there. But I know that, and we haven't gone to Sam's Club enough yet. It's our first time today going to our local Sam's Club, but I know Costco likes to move stuff around. But I'm guessing that Sam's Club does the same thing.
I wouldn't doubt it either if they did. That's why I wish they would categorize them, but I guess we'll get into that too next week. Costco does that for a reason why they don't categorize their lanes.
Yeah, maybe sometimes it's too hard to move stuff. I don't know, but okay, let's talk about variety.
Oh, I feel like they have more variety at Sam's Club. Like, I didn't notice that they have pens and stuff like that until I saw them like laying around everywhere and Sharpie, markers. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they have a lot more to offer there.
I don't know. That's a toughie. It's a toughie for me. I like Costco's layout. I feel like we just run through there really well.
Not always, because we're always looking for something that we found last week, and it was in that spot. Okay. And then the next week, it's somewhere else, and it's like,
Well,
then that's why it takes us a little bit longer to finish our grocery shopping.
It can happen. Okay. Parking lot, at least in our city.
Costco has is better parking.
Yeah. And the gas. The gas, I think, is better thought out at our local Costco.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But it's also because Sam's Club is in a like a plaza with other stores.
Yeah.
Costco is its own thing. Where it has its own parking lot, its own gas, and it's its own parking lot with its own thing.
Well, now that I think about it, though, I hope it's going to stay like that in a way because they are starting to build other, like, yes. So Costco's also going to be like a little plaza area that it's in. So hopefully their parking stuff does not get all crazy, but I guess we'll have to see once they're done building everything else.
That's going to be... okay. We haven't tried the food yet at Sam's Club, but that's also because I think Costco for the win for this one. Costco has a little kiosk system where you just go up, you type in the little computer what you want, and then you pay for it. I seriously feel that Costco's food is way better thought out than Sam's Club. Where Sam's Club, you gotta freaking go old school and stand in the damn line, and I hate that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I remember the guy saying, too, the one who helped us out to get our membership, which he was a really nice guy. I wish we got his name, but he was really cool.
Yeah, he was nice.
Anyway, he was saying, though, we could have used the app to order our food. And then that one line that you were in, I think that one was just... scan and go.
And I think that was it. I think that was the thing. So Mike says here in the chat room, what does he say?
He says, see, it's funny, the Costco by me is the opposite of that parking lot. Ours is terrible. LOL. And then the gas pumps are right by one of the entrances, and if it gets backed up, backed up, you can forget about it.
That's our Costco. I feel
so I guess it all depends on where they put their stores then.
Yeah.
Not everyone's is going to be the same.
True.
I think that for some reason, I think it's just because they might be a franchise. I'm assuming they're a franchise.
I'm guessing, yeah.
So I just assume that, if it's a franchise, every layout's going to be the same or has to be the same.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
It's kind of crazy how that works. But, like, our Costco food is inside by the registers.
Yeah.
It just creates a cluster.
Oh, it's horrible.
People waiting for their food, and then people leaving with their food, with their.
I wish they would have just kept it outside.
Yeah.
Even the Sam's Club, too. I wish that they would just put it outside. Like, why create so much chaos and crowdedness when it's really unnecessary?
Yeah, it's like blah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, guys, so we're going to take ourselves one more break for the night. When we come back, well, we're going to talk plenty more about that next week. Give our poll winner, Sam's Club or Costco, we put that up.
And a little bit of history about it.
And a little history. We're going to have a lot of fun, be more prepared next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, coming up to end off the show, we are going to be talking about our coffee series of the week. Of course, that's the Rise to Grind holiday series we're talking about. And we're going to finish off with some Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You are listening to the Sports Club Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio. You're Direct Feed for all. That is sports. We'll be right back with plenty more after this.
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IU Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
And we are going to finish off the show nice and strong here. Oh, look at this. Hey. We got some more chats up in the chat room. Thank you guys so much. It's always so much fun. Or, I guess, more fun with a really fun chat room.
Yeah. Keeps things interesting.
Right? So let's see. What does Drewski say here in the chat?
He says, Sam's ability to scan and go makes Sam's the one for me. Yeah, learning about that feature is pretty cool. Yeah. But it low-key scares me too, because I'm just like, I don't know. Me and technology, though, I'm just like, I'm scared with it at times. But that is really cool because you can skip the lines and just walk out the door and obviously show your receipt somehow, some way.
And I love the fact that they open up early to members only of like the super duper, what do they call
Plus.
it? Like the Plus membership. For me, a dude who wants to get in, get out, yeah.
Yeah, but not with the wife like me.
I know.
Who likes to go down every single aisle, even though you've been there like 1,000 times, but I don't care because I like to see every nook and cranny of the store.
That's my wife.
Yep.
So, Jen B has a comment here. It looks pretty interesting.
She put, I've never been to Sam's. We have a place called BJ's Wholesale here too. As a parent, BJ's was better, but switched to Costco when the kids got older.
Interesting.
Oh.
Maybe next week you can share a little bit more about BJ's with us.
Yeah.
Or maybe even during the week.
Because I don't think we've heard of it.
No, that's another... The East Coast course and, Midwest. Everybody does different things. So she's over there in Ohio. Drewski's in Texas. You got Mike Pat over there in North Carolina. Taryn here in SoCal. I mean, crazy, right? It's been a fun show. John also over there in North Carolina. Mikey Two Guns in Boston. Apparently Nick from Greece. I mean, we're talking to everybody tonight, so thank you all for tuning in. So, okay, guys, final segment of the show. We got about 10 minutes left here. Coffee of the week in our series. I know we have so many different coffee things, right? We're coffee people, as you can see.
Yes.
Our coffee series of the week. Last week we had ambient coffee. Really good. Pumpkin chai. This week we tried a local place that we are super happy we found a while back, Rise to Grind, and we tried their coffee series, their holiday series, and gosh dang it, it was pretty good. They have here, of course, 3 different coffees. One of them I don't know if it's going to be considered like a winter type deal, but so what do you think? We got 3 different coffees here.
We have toasted vanilla brown sugar, candy cane latte, pumpkin brulee.
And you had?
I had the pumpkin brulee, of course, because you know me, I love pumpkin.
This whole series was, of course, made for her. But hey, I love these holiday ones, though. And of course, I had the candy cane
latte,
and made it cold. It was iced. I was thinking blended, but whatever. It was still good.
Yeah, it was still really good. Yours was.
It was. How was the pumpkin brulee? Of course, we tried each other's, but. What did you think?
I liked mine. Mine tasted more like what do I call it? A pumpkin eggnog. Like, you have the eggnog, but you put pumpkin in it, basically. It was good, though. I liked it. And I like eggnog, so you can't go wrong with that.
It was pretty tasty. The candy cane was pretty good. I get this one there. It's called the mint chip one, and honestly, it tasted like a freaking candy cane, but it also tasted like mint chip, and I loved it, so I don't know. What did you think of mine?
Oh, I liked yours. I liked how pepperminty it was. It was like really pepperminty, but it was so good.
It was like drinking a candy cane.
Yeah. Or like one of those peppermint candies that you can always just,
Yeah. And yours, I liked yours. It really did taste like a pumpkin eggnog. Like, no crap, this is exactly what it tastes like.
Maybe because of the milk or something, but that made it taste like that.
I don't know. Very good.
But it was good. I like them both. And that's one of my favorite coffee places. They're definitely better than Starbucks.
Shots fired. It's getting done. Look at this. So real quick, tomorrow we do have the NWSL Finals, OL Reign and Gotham. You're taking Gotham?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm taking the OL Reign. Let's go Seattle.
Yep.
Because, well, that's what we
the
do.
best man win. Or woman.
They're women.
I'm just kidding. Well, you know what I meant.
Halfway through the NFL season, running through these real quick. In the AFC, Miami is leading the charge in the AFC East. They are 6-3. Buffalo's 5-4. The Jets are 4-4, and the Patriots are falling apart at the seams at 2-7. In the AFC North, we have the Baltimore Ravens, who are surprising everybody. They're amazing at 7-2. The Pittsburgh Steelers at 5-3. The Cleveland Browns at 5-3, and also the Cincinnati Bengals, who are coming out of the fire right now at 5-3. It's a fun division to watch. We also have in the AFC South the Jacksonville Jaguars at 6-2, the Houston Texans at 4-4, the Indianapolis Colts at 4-5, and the Tennessee Titans at 3-5, who continue to disappoint everybody. And the AFC West, where the Chiefs are at 7-2, the Chargers are at 4-4, Vegas is at 4-5, and Denver is at 3-5. And then, of course, in the NFC East, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at 8-1 because they're the top dog, the top bird, if you will. The Dallas Cowboys at 5-3, the Washington Commanders at 4-5, and the New York Giants at 2-7. We also have the NFC North, the Detroit Lions at 6-2, and Minnesota Vikings at 5-4, the Green Bay Packers, who are falling apart, at 3-5, and the Bears, who are really falling apart, at 3-7, even though they won last night. Then we have the NFC South, the New Orleans Saints at 5-4, the Atlanta Falcons at 4-5, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3-5, and the Carolina Panthers at 1-8. They're also falling apart, poor things. And then in the NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers at 5-3. The Seattle Seahawks at 5-3. The Los Angeles Rams at 3-6, and the Arizona Cardinals at 1-8. How about all that halfway through the season?
That sounds all crazy.
As of right now, you're a Purple fan. Those Ravens, well, they are tied with the Chiefs for the best record in the AFC.
Well, go Ravens.
And then best record in the NFL, those Eagles at 8-1. How about those Eagles?
Nice.
I'm just loving it. We're gonna keep up with the playoff picture, of course, coming up. But in our last few minutes here of the show, we got to talk about the Hunger Games. Okay, so we watched the first two movies already. Yeah. How was that darn book so far? It's a prequel, right? Talk to us about it.
Yes, it's a prequel, so it's basically everything that has happened way before, the Hunger Games with Katniss and everybody else. I just started reading. When did I get the book? I don't remember. I think it was like a week ago. Yeah. But I just haven't had time, really. I'm about to read the 4th chapter. So it's just barely beginning. And of course, I feel like some books, even like the Hunger Game ones too, are kind of slow to start off, and then they start getting to like more of the good parts. So it's kind of slow right now, and it's just talking about more. This book is more about, it focuses on President Snow. Well, obviously before he becomes President Snow. So this is when he's younger. I think when he's 18, I think. That sounds about right. So yeah, he's super young in this, in the book and in the movie. But I'm trying to read it before, because that's what I like to do. I like to read the books before I see the movie. So I'm really trying to hurry up and read it. Obviously, maybe within this weekend I can get a lot more done, and then within the next week, because it comes out the 17th of November. So, and then that's cool. I'm looking forward to that, because we're going to see it with some of my coworkers as well who love the movies. So yeah, I'm looking forward, and hopefully it will be good and close to the books. I mean, close to the movie. I hope the movie will come out close to the books, like they try to.
Well, I'm excited. The first two are pretty cool. The second two we got to watch. You've already seen all of them. I gotta catch up on the other two. What are they? The
Mockingjay Part 1 and Mockingjay Part 2.
So we're gonna be watching that soon. Maybe one tonight, maybe one tomorrow, maybe this week.
And then we can pull an all-nighter. I'm just kidding.
And the 17th, we're gonna go watch the movie, right? Next week?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna go see it the day that it comes out, because it might be too crowded. We might not even get seats altogether. So we can even go see it during that week too, because we have that whole Thanksgiving break week off.
Well, it's definitely gonna be awesome. Hopefully we can go see it.
Yep. Well, yeah, we are going to see it no matter what.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Me too.
This is going to be fun. It's a cool movie. You got me, of course. Hey, we watched the Twilight series. Mm-hmm. And we got through all those. I thought those were pretty cool. So, okay, you see, and I love it. We get into each other's worlds here. Look at us talking sports, talking pop culture, talking coffee, This is where our world collides, y'all. Our worlds collide. Mm-hmm. And we're happy that you're here to join us.
Yes.
And celebrate it with us. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Can you believe we did that tonight?
No.
We talked.
I didn't think we would.
2 different coffees while drinking the coffee. Mm-hmm. We got through the ending there. Where's that applause button? Extremely good rundown of the Hunger Games in like a minute and a half.
Yeah. I tried to spill it all out as best I could.
Boy, do you know your books? Mm-hmm. You know your series over here. This woman, she knows. Also, a little bit of history between Sam's Club and Costco. Remember, as soon as the polls drop on on Instagram and on X, be sure to vote. What do you like better, Sam's or Costco?
Yep.
Talk to us. Mm-hmm. We talked about our sports this past week. The Ducks took a loss, but hey, it was after a 5-game win streak. Hopefully they keep that winning streak up this week. Coming up. Lakers had a hard one. Hopefully they get that win tonight. It'll be nice. Mike Pett says here in the chat room, whoop whoop, the Ravens. Covering in the DMV there. We talked a little bit of NFL standings. And just so much, y'all. Oh my gosh, we just got into all that. So, okay. Starting next week, too, we're also going to start another little series along with our show. Talking about the greatest Christmas presents we've ever gotten.
That sounds interesting.
That's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. Share along with us the best Christmas presents you guys have ever got. Doesn't matter how old, doesn't matter when. But share your stories. It's going to be fun. We're going to keep this going all through the holiday season. We're just going to keep it up, y'all. Talking salsa with our dancing, merengue, bachata, our sports, coffees, movies, books, music. We're going to start some music crap, too. I don't even know. We just love to have fun on the show. What can I say? Mm-hmm. So, any last thoughts or words for our listeners tonight?
Thank you for listening. Take care, be safe, and stay healthy. And thank you again to all the veterans and the people who are in the military.
That's right, you guys. Some of you paid the ultimate price. And some of you, we appreciate you all for defending our amazing country, our stars and stripes, the USA. So, with that said, give us a follow at TSCP_IESR on Instagram, on X. Show us some love. Check out the entire network at IESportsRadio.com. Check out our webpage at IESportsRadio.com/World Cup Perspectives. Check us out. Show us some love. Catch us Friday evenings. You know where to find us. Between Carolina Cast and Let's Wine About DMV Sports. Of course, Mike Pett says in the chat room, I got next. Great show, guys. I got next. He does. He has a great, tasty wine or beer coming up for us after this show. Be sure to tune in. iSportsRadio.com/shop. Pick up some iSports Radio merch. Planet Jerky, big ups to them. Get you some Planet Jerky at PlanetJerky.net, our sponsors. Thank you all, as always. God first. We thank you guys so very much. And that'll do it. We will see you next week. My beautiful wife, Cecilia, and I. Take care. And as always, God bless.